So since we DNF'd the previous, or stopped, I should say, the previous series of the Bridge Kingdom, we need to do another spin so that we can see another series, hopefully, that we can get all the way to fruition. It would be wonderful. Or completion? Fruition of completion? Completion of fruition. Either way, so that we can finish it finally. That's the goal here. So let's see with this spin. The Gilded City. Oh. I look nice and red. The sun is hitting just right. So I'm like, shadow. Dun, dun, dun. I just want to give a quick update. I am about 10% into House of... Wow, why am I blanking? I think it's Shadow and War and Bone. Shadow and Bone. I'll have a picture here. But anyway, this is book 2 in the Gilded City. They all have very similar names, so forgive me. But it's picking up right where the first one left off at 10%. We're starting to set the stage because something pretty dramatic happened at the end of book 1. And I'm excited that I spun and got this because I needed to know what was going to happen with Fallon and what was going to happen with the 2 princes and so on. And so now, yeah, we're picking up right away and discussing and finding out what's happening. We have somebody who's in a whole different realm. We've got mixed powers. We've got, court politics, like all the things, as well as the usual romantic love triangle. And so it's exciting, and I'm loving her writing style. I just really, really do. And yeah, we'll see. So I am 25% into House of War and Bone, book 2. And it is picking up immediately from where book 1 left off with that huge cliffhanger. And so I appreciate that. I hate a time jump, don't you? Whenever you just want to know, like you're wanting to pick up the second book because of what just happened, and then they time jump you. I hate that. So I'm glad this one does not do that. Thank you, author Leah Stone. I'm loving it because it's the same writing style. I'm loving that we still have the same characters. The thing that happened at the end of book 1, though, like, I am scared for one of our main characters. And Fallon's still trying desperately to figure out how to undo some things that she did. Meanwhile, one of our main characters that I'm scared for is in a world that he's not familiar with and is trying to reconcile that. And he's got abilities he's not familiar with. And I'm trying not to give anything away, but it's just... it's complicated. That's the status on him right now, is it's complicated. But at 25%, Fallon is also trying to still help the people that are hurting from where she came from before joining the school and everything in book 1. I love that she's never forgotten her roots, and she's still very supportive of her father and the people that she, has befriended on the way. And I love that. And so at 25%, we're also following Fallon and her best friend, and they're getting ready to open a shop. And that's all I'm going to say about it. It's cute. It's clever. I hope it works out for them. And yeah, I'm just as invested in this one as I was the first one. So I am 50% into House of War and Bone, and they're starting to lose me a little bit here. I'm sorry to say that, because the writing style I still really love, the author's writing style. I love this cast of characters, but now we're starting to feel kind of like it's dragging on. So kind of like we're just putting in filler now to make the book longer, which is sad because I really, really like this series. I'm hoping it picks up really quick. I'm hoping by the time I come back and update you guys, I just absolutely love it and can't wait to get to the next one. So, we'll see. And I forgot to say, I'm meeting a friend for coffee, so let's go get some coffee. gotten to 76% in House of War and Bone, and stuff is amping up. Poor Fallon. She finally finds out exactly how and why she got cursed. She's still trying to rescue someone. I don't want to give away the first book. She's still trying to do right by everybody. And poor girl just can't catch a break. She even gets a little glimpse into what her future holds. And I know Stevie. And he's sad too. Yeah, Stevie. And so yeah, it's sad. He's sad. I'm sad. It'll be interesting to see where this goes, won't it, buddy? So anyway, really loving it. Fantastic series. I'm loving it more and more each book. This may be a 5-star by the time I'm done, so we'll see. Do you have any other words? Anything else you want to say? Davey, anything else you want to add? Handsome boy? So it's a good thing that I mowed as fast as I did, because it is like crazy raining now and pouring down. But it was exhausting. Our riding lawnmower, fun fact, if you don't charge the battery after it's been sitting there all winter, it's dead and will not work. And thus, you have to use your push mower. And thus, 2.5 to 3 hours later, you're finally done and completely exhausted. But it did give me plenty of time to finish House of War and Bone, which was so good, you guys. So good. 5 stars. Loving this series so much. I am excited to read the next one, which is House of Light and Ether, I believe. Because we got some answers as to who is Fallon's father. We had a resolution of what the whole book 2 was about. And excitingly enough, we've set stuff up now for Fallon, so I cannot wait. Let's get to it. So I'm only about 10% into House of Light and Ether, I think it's pronounced. But it picks off immediately where book 2 left off. And so we've got Fallon doing some training, trying to control her powers and things. I don't want to give anything away from the previous books, but she's got a mentor of sorts, and I'm intrigued to see their relationship and where it goes. And I'm glad she's getting some answers. I look forward to getting the rest of the answers, I hope, in this book, because I'm pretty sure this is the last one in this series. But yeah, the humor, the writing style, the heaviness of what's going on is everything. I am all in. This is incredible. I just keep loving this story more and more each book. So I'm excited to see where it goes from here. I'm 25% into House of Light and Ether, and it is already just like, it picks up right away, of course, and it's incredible how it's already like sowing the seeds for how things are going to need to wrap up for the ending of this series. And there's some serious things that have come to light, and there's some, we'll say, alliances that are being made that have to be made, and some sacrifices that are for sure going to have to be done. And I am really scared for Fallon, you guys. I am really scared for her. I'm now 50% into House of Light and Ether, and things are really ramping up. Poor Fallon. She's having to make some really, really tough choices, and my heart's breaking for her and her relationships, and she has to accept certain things and her path. And her mother is a real piece of work. Like, I really hate this lady. Yeah, I thought I knew exactly where this was going to go, but they threw in a little bit of a curveball here at 50%. So now I'm not so sure. Still having a fantastic time, though. At least a 4-star. So yeah, we'll see. I'm now 86% in House of Light and Ether, and initially it was starting off with us seeming to be doing these trials and competition, which felt like a more adult version of Harry Potter's Goblet of Fire. I'm not mad at it, but I was confused by it. I'm like, why are we doing this when these other war type things are happening? It feels strange, but whatever. And so I was just going for the ride. And now, of course, we're actually doing the war at this point, and we've already had a loss, and yeah, it's getting really real. And I'm enjoying some sprints Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern on my channel. Feel free to join us anytime. Having a good old time sitting here. It's a half-hour long one, so that's of the short variety. I prefer the hour-long ones, but I roll a dice to see, what we're going to do. So but yeah, that's about the biggest update I have going on right now, and more to follow. So I just finished House of Light and Ether. It was good. It was good. 5 stars. It was a good ending. Bittersweet. But sometimes those can be the absolute best endings, so I'm not mad at it. Everything got wrapped up that I wanted to and more, and I think the author did a fabulous job with this series and did all her characters very well. And I wish I had more to read because I really enjoyed it, so I really want more, but it had to end somehow, some way, right? So yeah, I'm ready to spin and see what's happening, but that will be probably in the next vlog. We'll go ahead and wrap this up so I can get it out to you guys. And I think now we're down to 60. I'll make sure the correct numbers here on the screen for you. Because of course I added some reading news series and stuff that come in these book boxes and things. So it's not my fault. It's not my fault. But we are making progress, because imagine how high the number would be if we weren't doing this vlog series. So thank you all for wanting it and watching it. Please like, subscribe, send your friends, and I'll see you guys next time.